Hey there, ladies, and happy St. Patrick's Day. No, I didn't wear green today, but that's okay. My eyes are green in some lights, so we'll go with that. I had breakfast with one of my very good friends this morning, and she went home and was doing some crafting, and that actually inspired me to get out a little bit of my things that I've brought home for the weekend too, and I just want to share with you what I've been playing with. In a few of my emails and things like that, I've shared with you that I have been bringing in some new embossing powders from a fabulous Canadian company called Emerald Creek. Kim has a really great little business out in Alberta, and I met her in Phoenix at Creativation, and I just want to show you some of the things I've been playing with. Oh, and I'm going to have to go fast because now I'm getting a low battery message. Anyways, we'll go really quick. I'm going to flip the camera and show you some of the things I've been working on, and they are super cool. And again, because the battery's dying, expect that I will come back and show you a little bit more in detail at another time. Flip. Oh, yeah, I'm watching Say Yes to the Dress too, of course. Got to get my dose of reality TV. All right, so here are the embossing powders. Kim and Seth Apter, who is a mixed media artist, have come up with these baked texture embossing powders, and boy, do they do some really, really cool things. Then Kim also has some other really neat embossing powders, so that's just the little spectrum of things that I've been playing with. Let's go back and take a little closer look. This one is called Dirty Sand. And I have to tell you, that is exactly what it looks like. And even though it's heated, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like sandpaper. The jar itself, I don't have enough hands to open it up, but I'll show you that at a future time. It really looks dark, but it's got a nice mixed quality. And so when you get it heated, it creates this really cool texture. Ancient Amber, that one was also really cool. And it surprised me. It's got some, it looks very yellow and almost gold in the jar, but when you heat it, it actually has some really neat red flecks to it, and it also has green flock in it as well. Vintage beeswax, really neat. And some of these are really cool because as you heat them, you can actually move it around with the heat gun and get some of these different variations and variegations. This one is called Patina Oxide. The mixture of gold and green really looks like something is rusting. Deep Sea. Let me tell you, this has a super glassy look to it. This dark color would look fabulous on a beach layout. Rocky Road. Literally looks like chunks of tarmac that have been broken up. Now with this one, I did find that the dauber that I was using probably wasn't thick enough to hold all of the chunks, which is why I have some of the white spaces, but a good coating of Versamark or even mixing with ultra thick embossing powder would do a really great job. Chunky Rust. This is one of my favorites because it does have flock in it, and when you feel it, it actually feels fuzzy. Very cool. And then we get into some of the other ones. This one, Just Java, and that's exactly what it says. When you open the jar, all you smell is coffee. After you heat it, all you smell is coffee. We have Fractured Ice. Look how cool that is. And again, this is one where as you heat it, you can tell where I've done not a lot of heating, and then down here where it really starts to variegate and to meld there, it looks really neat. We have Hammered Metal, and I want to say this is probably one of my favorites. It really looks like a piece of iron that has been melted, and again, you can get some really nice mixing and blending in there. In honor of my son Sam, in the cadets, the Sea Cadets, I got Salted Navy. It's a really cool blue color, but it's got these really neat white flecks in them. And you can see it here. This also would look really neat on a beach layout. And last but not least is Charred Gold. Look how stunning that is with those black flecks. I've got lots of great ideas about how I can use these on actual projects, but I wanted to just start out and see what they looked like on a tag. I'm also going to try it with stamping, not only just stamping an image in Versamark and doing the embossing powder, but also then stamping an image and doing the treatment over top of that stamped image and seeing all the neat things you can do. I do have a few more in the store that I haven't played with as well, but you know what? This doesn't have to be for mixed media. This can make some really cool cards, can add some real texture to a layout, and it's a lot of fun to play with. I gotta tell you, it's really neat to see the colors melt together and play together. So that's it from me. If I can flip it one more time. There we go. Hey, that's it for me today. Happy Saturday. Enjoy this beautiful sunshine outside. I really hope spring is almost around the corner, and I look forward to seeing you in the store at the workshop. Take care.